I woke up Kenyan again. Hi, my name is Njeri, and today I am taking you through a day in my life as an unemployed Kenyan. Let's be real, being Kenyan is an extreme sport, and I'll show you exactly how I cope. I'll also take you through the meals I have throughout the day, and you are in for a treat because for dinner, I am cooking one of my signature dishes, Pilau. By the end of this vlog, you'll know how to make Pilau so delicious. Your guests will want to move in, and your family will be begging for it every single day. So stick around. I wake up around 7:30 a.m. I start my day by brushing my teeth and washing my face. I mean, who wants to be around a person with some nasty morning breath? Also notice how coincidentally I'm in my Kenya uniform. After that, I head to the kitchen to make breakfast. It's just a simple classic tea, the Kenyan way, with bread. Nothing fancy because like I said, I am unemployed. And I know some people will be like, well, Jerry, why can't you go look for a job? Well, here's the thing. I am a journalist by profession, and getting a job right now requires you to have clout or connection, which I currently do not have. As a business-minded person, I get it. Media houses are businesses too. But as a journalist, what the actual what the f? Businesses are really struggling in this economy, and that includes media houses. Unfortunately, this also means journalists are feeling the impact significantly. So there's that too. On the brighter side, digital journalism and content creation is taking over. That is why I decided to ditch my businesses, which were also struggling, and become a full-time YouTuber and content creator. But as soon as I did...
So just following his talks, President William Ruto has urged Kenyan content creators to pay taxes, citing his government's role in enabling monetization on platforms like YouTube, Meta, and TikTok. Social media usage in Kenya has since seen explosive growth. So apparently this is what's going to happen. There's going to be a 15% tax on your earnings from whichever platform that you're making.
15%?
15%.
That's a lot of money.
I mean, even God takes 10%.
No! God, please, no! No!
We move regardless. I then proceed to the living room to have breakfast as I catch up with what is happening. Tusipate nchi iliuzwa tukiwa tu huku. After taking breakfast, I will tidy and mop the house, then sweep the compound, because as they say, cleanliness is next to godliness. The dishes will be taken care of by this washing machine that my mom acquired 15 years ago. I will then proceed to the office to either edit or work on the video planned for the week. I will work up until the afternoon, and my stomach reminds me that I am not a machine and it's time to eat. For lunch, we usually reheat and eat whatever leftovers we have from the previous night. After that, I'll relax by watching a few YouTube videos for inspiration or Nigerian movies. Yes, I still watch Nigerian movies. As we wait for Eddie Butita's movies, there's just a new wave of Nigerian scriptwriters and filmmakers who are taking over YouTube. That is one of the ways I cope with the stress of being Kenyan Juwe. And now, ladies and gentlemen, is the moment you all have been waiting for. Let's cook one of my signature meals. I have perfected this recipe, and everyone and their moms are obsessed with the outcome every time. And to think there was a time I had no idea of how it is cooked. Crazy how things change. The recipe is very simple. These are the ingredients that you will need. 2 to 4 cups of washed rice. You can add or subtract according to the size of your family or stomach. I am using 4 cups, half a kilo of meat, a tablespoon of ginger and garlic grated or blended, but make sure they are separate, some salt, broth from the boiled meat, and some beef cubes. And the star of the show, some pilau masala, and 3 to 4 large onions or 5 small ones. You will start by adding the onions in your preferred oil quantity in the sufuria, then wait for it to start browning, and then you will add your ginger and then garlic last because it browns very fast. Let the mixture brown uniformly, but do not let the onions turn black or your pilau will be bitter. Add in your preboiled meat. Also note that I have reduced mine in sizes so that they can crunch up nicely. Along with the meat, add your 2 tablespoons of pilau masala. You can add more if you want some heat. Then add in a tablespoon of salt or less if you are cooking less rice, and some beef cubes. Lower the heat and let the meat and the spices crisp up. By now, the neighbors are already knocking on your door because your house smells heavenly. After a minute, put the rice and mix until it browns. Then put in the broth or water or both in the ratio of double the amount of water to rice minus 1 cup. For example, if you're cooking 2 cups of rice, double the amount of water, which will be 4 cups, and then subtract 1 cup cups, so you'll use 3 cups of water. Make sure you check the salt and adjust it to your liking. If you had seasoned your broth, make sure you use less salt in the beginning. Then turn on the high heat until the rice starts boiling, and then turn it to low until it dries up. After it dries up, cover and let it rest for about 10 to 15 minutes before serving. Serve and enjoy. I do not like warus in pilau or tomatoes or tomato paste because I feel like it tastes funny. I have tried all those methods, even soy sauce, but this method is so far the best. Sometimes less is more. Also, feel free to tweak those ingredients to your liking. Try it and let me know if you do. Or you can also comment on how you cook and like your pilau.